And supposedly Charlie's community is or Hassan's community is trying to go after Charlie for this. Moist critical, Garrett. Charlie moist critical. So I kind of want to see this because I just want to see the absolute, or Kaya. I keep mispronouncing her poor name. Kaya, not Kyla. Kaya, yes. I do want to see this because I want to see the brain dead takes that Hassan's community has when they try to go after fucking Charlie. Because if anyone has a reputation of ending a streamer's career because you made the mistake of going after him, it's fucking Charlie. So I legitimately am curious about this. So let's take a look.
As terrible as the whole Hasan dog situation has been, Hassan's fan base getting mad at Charlie for covering this is at least something amusing to come from this whole thing, as that's exactly what we have going on right now. For example, on Penguin Zero subreddit, Charlie, please speak to Ludwig. He'll vouch for Hasan. Make a new video apologizing for spreading misinfo and end this drama before it harms his reputation.
Wait. Hold up. Make a video apologizing for spreading misinformation before it harms Hasan's reputation. They're worried about it harming Hasan's reputation? Oh, what's Jello? Like I told the person in my YouTube comments, Hasan's not gonna let you slurp and glorp his inverted micropenis. You can stop trying to bounce on it.
How about no?
Exactly.
And shortly after that post was made, a bunch of defenders from Hasan's subreddit actually came to Charlie's subreddit
here we
trying
go.
to brigade it with damage control.
Wait. I want to read these. I want to fucking read these. Come on. It's manufactured. They took a meaningless clip and turned it into rage bait. Really? What do you make of Hasan like about the collar? Model of the collar? Cringe and lame. Oh. How could you be talking about this when there's a genocide happening? Oh, for fuck's sake! They are literally the meme come to fucking... Yes, and the response, sir, this is dog drama. This is why I want to see this video. This is why I want to see this video. For the fucking... How can you be talking about it when there is a genocide in Gaza going on right now, dude?
Reddit trying to brigade it with damage control.
Yes, this whole thing is just made up. Try coping a little harder, buddy. Is the video of him pulling his dog by its tail also made up? Yeah, I posted that video on Twitter. Explain the electrical tape and seeming exact match of the electrical shock bottle compared to the vibrate only. Yeah.
We'll go over all that in more detail a bit later. For now, let's hop over to Hasan Piker's subreddit. This is one of the top posts on there today with
this should be
over
good.
700 upvotes.
This should be good.
Pretty disappointing video from Charlie. The OP writing really felt like someone with no understanding of Hasan or the situation, giving baseless accusations. And what are these so-called baseless accusations?
Really?
Well, after Hasan seemingly shocked his dog Kaya, Charlie said this.
Now, for the life of me, I cannot understand what he's even upset about in the first place, that he starts, scolding the dog for. Yeah. She moved, an inch, slightly off of that. It's like in a video game, like in Metal Gear Solid, when someone gets, a question mark over their head, they're, zipping to you immediately. She doesn't do anything real.
Well, but Charlie, she did. She moved out of her designated trophy spot. That's what she did wrong. She dared to move from her assigned prop position and therefore angered the terrorist.
Other than move slightly, and he is noticeably upset.
And by the way, yeah, I'm assuming everyone watching this video is already familiar with the whole Hasan incident from yesterday, as well as like all the contextual stuff that he had done in the past that also looks really bad for how he treats Kaya and his other dog, Fish, rest in peace. I'm referring to the resurfaced clip that allegedly depicts Hasan pulling Fish's tail. And now back to Hasan's subreddit. One of Hasan's top 1% posters over here says...
And by the way, I should point out, not only Hasan pulling Fish's tail, but also saying to Fish, behave or I will fucking kill you. I will literally fucking kill you. That is a direct quote of what Hasan says to his dog shortly before pulling the dog back by its tail. There used to be Bat7. This other dog, Fish, that Hero was just mentioning, is passed on. Dear God, please let it be from old age. But yes, there's a dog. I'll show you the clip. I've got the clip posted on Twitter. I'll show you the clip after Hero's video if Hero doesn't show himself.
Now back to Hasan's subreddit. One of Hasan's top 1% posters over here says, in response to Charlie covering the situation, disappointing is an understatement. Bro just single-handedly assured this will go on for days, if not weeks longer. And
yeah, no. Charlie's not the only one that's going to be doing it. I'm doing my parts. Yeah, and I ain't fucking stopping, bitch. You fuck with a dog, I'm coming for your ass.
All the normies will be saying Hasan abuses Kaya as well. The problem with taking a middle-of-the-road sort of neutral take when something is just wrong is that it will embolden all the people aligned into thinking they're not crazy. They honestly believe that Hasan has any need to use a shot collar on Kaya, when for years we have seen her grow up and learn to follow commands with no big red button or remote in sight. It's pretty...
Yeah, because he hides it on his desk, you dumb fuck. So this top poster, Hasanabi condensed, is very conveniently ignoring the fact that in the fucking clip itself, Hasan literally reaches and does this, looking down at his hand that is reaching for something literally right before the pained yelp. Because they're Hasan cock gobbler. They are desperate for his inverted micropenis so they can schwarp and glorp all over it and bounce on it, Dio. And so they're going to say anything because they think maybe if Hasan sees me standing for him in the comments, he'll DM me and say, "Hey, do you want to come over?" And I'll go, "Oh my God, yes! Oh my God! Can I move Dane Clancy off from under your desk for just a minute and get on my knees under your desk for you, please, Hasan? Please." No, Cartonis, they don't have enough creativity to bounce on a crazy style. I don't give them enough credit for the crazy style, sorry.
Sight. It's pretty crazy how this person refers to something that's just wrong, and they're not referring to what seems to be the abuse of Kaya. No, what's wrong is criticizing Hasan for this. And as so many people have pointed out, the problem is not even just the whole alleged shot collar thing. It's how he forces Kaya to sit for hours and hours and hours in the back of his stream, and then if she so much as dares move to stretch or whatever, he seems to get mad at her. Hasan's defenders continue to rage about Charlie covering this. Other top comments reading, "Actually never thought I'd unsub from Charlie, but rip bozo, see ya never."
Hey, Confessor Callahan, or Colin, whatever the fuck your name is. This ain't a fucking airport. You don't need to announce your departure, and I will guarantee fucking to you, Charlie does not fucking care. Charlie does not even know that you were subbed in the first place, and Charlie doesn't even know that you've unsubbed.
I can't believe this is the thing that Charlie is breaking his internet drama fast on. Don't really care. He lost me with how lazy that opinion was. Oh yeah, guys, because, you know, doing terrible things to animals, that's just internet drama.
Oh my God. I just noticed it. Do you see what Lou Bang has under their name? Let me vanish Tick Chat for a second. Look at what Lou Bang has as a subtitle for their name. Why am I not surprised in Hasan's subreddit? Why am I not surprised?
And having an opinion that criticizes disgusting actions like that, well, that's just a lazy opinion. Bro, how are these people real? Speaking of that, it looks like now we've got Hasan's latest excuse. He's blaming the whole dog
Yes!
situation on Israel.
Yes! I've seen the memes about this. Yeah, he's. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Yes. He's trying to basically take the whole thing with the dog and turn it around for Palestine. Oh my goodness.
Had posted a story here that says she has no idea she's been the most famous dog on the internet for the past 2 days because of a coordinated far-right / pro-Israel slander.
Yeah. So because of far-right pro-Israel people, they're making him abusing his dog a major thing that's blown out of proportion. Even when it's about his dog, he still has to fucking gobble down that Palestinian metaphorical talk. He is so, like, I swear to fuck, is he? Oh my fucking god. He's mentally fucking deranged. This is derangement and delusion. That he literally thinks everything bad is far-right pro-Israel. Like, this is a literal mental disorder. And he's taking it out on his fucking dog. He's literally taking out his mental illness on his dog. Like, fucking hell. This is insane. I am legitimately fearful for Kyle. Like, what else is he gonna do to his dog just so he can blame it on the quote far right and pro-Israel people? Like, she is a very convenient scapegoat, so what else is he going to do to this poor animal to basically be able to try and say, oh, this is all because of far right pro-Israel, that my dog was injured? Like, seriously, I posted the fucking phone number for animal welfare earlier. Fucking call that number. I'm legitimately fearful for this dog right now.
Campaign. You gotta love the far-right excuse too. I mean, this is so common from people like this. Oh, something I dislike, something that's criticizing me, it must be far-right extremism. You know, it's funny that 11 hours ago, Hasan posted a video trying to make excuses for this whole thing by saying you were lied to. I don't think Bro's talking about himself being the liar, but he should be. Now, here's something crazy.
He's not.
In that video, Hasan goes on to impart a...
No, I already posted the phone number when we reacted to Andrew's video. Back to the English stream. I already like showcased the number. I gave you, you guys got the information. That video is going to be going up on YouTube just like this one. Fucking call animal welfare. Like, call them and tell them that they need to conduct an investigation onto this guy. Like, he refuses to admit that he's exhibiting psychopathic behavior where he will injure his dog, where he will torture and harm his dog live on stream, not fucking care. He does not act like he doesn't fucking care whatsoever. And then try and say, oh, you're all crazy. And then try and gaslight everyone. Say, oh, you didn't actually see. Don't believe your own fucking lying eyes. This is all far-right pro-Israel bullshit. Like, that dog needs to be removed from the home. And his ass needs to get locked the fuck up.
Address the time-lapse video showing Kaya just being forced to sit there for hours on end. And a chatter says that, like, if you can just even go back one VOD before the last stream, you'll see that she's roaming free for plenty of the stream. And so I went to take a look, and I instantly found the opposite of that. What I actually found was Hasan once again getting upset at Kaya for having the audacity to stand up.
You only go one VOD bag, and Kaya roams the
Yes.
entire VOD amount. I know, but it doesn't matter, right? Because if you are in here for an extended period of time,
Was this where he
you
gives
already
her
know
the
this.
look?
So yeah, like I said, I went to check that out for myself, and here's
This
what
is where he
found.
gives her
On
the
your
look.
Twitch when the race was on. Don't know
Yep.
what you saw. I wasn't. I couldn't really check because it was too chaotic. But basically,
So gonna get down and you're gonna give her the look?
It was great. Like it was a lot better. It was a lot.
Yeah. That is a dog that wants to get off of that bed and wants to move around. That is why she is sitting up and looking around like that. She wants to leave. She wants to fucking leave, but she knows that if she does, he will either terrify her or injure her. This is the what, like, look again. Okay? Look again at, look at the way she
You
behaves.
saw. I wasn't. I couldn't really check because it was too chaotic. But basically.
When
it
a
was
dog
great.
is
Like, it
looking
was a
around
lot
like
better.
that, when a dog is looking around like that, she wants to go. Yeah, she's basically she's waiting for permission to be able to leave. And he's ignoring her, and she knows that if she takes one step off there, he's going to either yell at her or he's going to harm her with that shock cone. This is an abused fucking dog. Anybody that has ever had any experience with abused dogs knows that this is an abused dog. This is not a loved and cared for dog.
It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were gonna have like 100 people watching because it's like the exact opposite time. Kaya down. It was the exact opposite
Why?
time.
Why? What the fuck is wrong with her just sitting there? Why are you gonna command her to lay down when she clearly wants to leave? You fucking psychopath. You absolute fucking psychopath. He knows that she wants to leave. No, he can see her in the monitor.
This is
Lord.
why I could never be an ASPCA agent.
Oh, E4, yeah. Oh, agreed. He can see her in his OBS. He's got his OBS up on one of the two monitors. He can and in OBS he can see his own camera view. He can basically see what is being broadcast on stream, just like I can see what's being broadcast on stream right now. So he could see her sitting up like that in the background through the OBS.
Time that I normally stream at.
But of course, the rage towards Charlie from Hasan's community would continue. For example, another top comment reading, "So depressing. So many moments where she is walking around and Charlie acts like this doesn't happen because no one was saying so. Definitely doesn't happen. Like, bro, just watch any of his streams, please."
Oh, for
Well,
fuck's
like
sake.
I just did, I hopped one of his other streams and instantly saw Hasan getting mad at Kaya for standing up.
Oh, is this the one?
Continuing with this comment, though.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the reason why he is mad at her moving is probably because there's something happening in his house, and Kaya is constantly wanting to see and mess around.
What? Wanting to mess around? Are you fucking... For God's sake! I've seen this pointed out. With the clip in question where Hasan is trying to backpedal and eat shit and defend himself, he said that, you know, we're not the shocking clip is after he shocks Kaya and like he says, "Stop being such a baby." He says, "My mom was watching her while I was gone, and my mom spoiled her." As in, his mom actually let Kaya just like roam around as she pleases and actually gave her freedom. And that in Hasan's twisted, fucked up psychopathic brain is spoiling her. In Hasan's mind, letting a dog be a dog and just kind of meander about wherever it would please is spoiling the dog. Letting a dog be a dog is spoiling it. So he does not consider Kaya a dog. He considers Kaya a prop. as if this is of any surprise to anyone whatsoever.
I say this because, okay, now hold on a second. This is like instantly a contradiction. She's always free to move around in the streams. You can see it whenever, and then instantly goes on to like talk about why he gets mad at her for moving around. Like, what are these people even doing? They're not even making sense anymore. This is just
Yeah. I say this because I saw his page before where she wanted to go outside. There was something happening, and he was constantly saying, no, stay there, don't go. Like, maybe she wanted to go outside and piss or take a dump? Because that's where dogs go when they need to use the bathroom when they're properly trained?
pathetic. Continuing though, they say, I say this because I saw this behavior before, where she wanted to go outside, there was something happening, and he was constantly saying, no, stay there, don't go. Because this whole argument doesn't make any sense when literally 2 days before the polemic stream, she was walking around, normally around him, and he wasn't even reacting to her. Not only on this random day, but almost every stream. I guess bro got really scared by the numbers this did. The frustration obviously is because the insane stalkers now will pretend to care just to dunk on this opportunity.
For fuck's sake.
I have no idea what that's even referring to. This person sounds crazy. The fact that Charlie only go to his friends and what is online instead of, I don't know, asking Hasan directly is so freaking frustrating. Yeah, Hasan is this master manipulator that hides his shot collar when friends go to his house and put it back when they leave. Come on, man.
That's not being a master manipulator. Hasan himself proved that he is a rank fucking amateur because when he showed the shot collar, it was blatantly obvious that he removed the prongs and put tape over the mounting points. And everybody fucking called it out. Hell, I fucking called it out before he actually showed the full back of it when he mistakenly had a gap between his fingers that showed the choke point mounts. He's not a master manipulator. He is barely a rank fucking amateur. And no, Simply John, I'm going to actually correct that. He doesn't have groupies. He has tools. Hasan does not have friends. He doesn't have groupies. He has useful tools and useful idiots that he uses to enrich himself. That is all he has.
I guess we're back to buy a house, bad Hasan. I'm so done. And a response saying, socialism means you can't have dog. Are these people just like experts in misrepresenting arguments? Because
and again, the commentary by the deep throater. Yeah,
Master
of course,
Manipulator was the girl peeking through her mask in Monster Hunter.
Of course, it's the deep throat aficionado that's making this commentary. Luban, go suck another dick or 20, because apparently that's all you're good at.
Because this is just one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. We can see that same user who just made that wall of text excuse in this comment exchange, where it begins with this other user saying, disappointing? What exactly do you expect from this moron? Referring to Charlie as the moron, of course. Here's the OP, guess I'm still coping from when they played basketball together. And then that wall of text person goes on to say he could literally ask Hasan directly and explain in the video.
Why would he ask Hasan directly and explain when it's already been proven clear Hasan's just going to lie? Hasan blatantly and piss poorly lied on stream with his explanation. Why would Charlie waste any fucking time when he knows Hasan would just fucking lie? All Hasan does is fucking lie and gaslight. Why would you even bother wasting time? It's not like Charlie could even farm that for content because it's already known that all he does is lie. He never tells the truth. So it would just be a waste of Charlie's time.
Numbers really scary, this man, and that's crazy. What's crazy is this commenter. I mean, multiple times now this person just sounds extraordinarily unhinged. Like they're just making an excuse for someone who seems to be treating animals very poorly, and that's even me putting it nicely. Much worse things could be said about this all. And there's so many comments like this, too. This is 100% Charlie giving chum to the Sharks after speaking out against the IDF.
Oh, for
it's really telling
sake.
how Hasan and his defenders just can't conceive that people dislike seeing animals suffering. And they
Really? Bint is saying she clips her paw. It's very obvious. Bint, I would love your explanation of what the fuck Kaya clipped her paw on. Cause I frame by frame that motherfucker. And she literally is lifting her paw back up onto the bed when Hasan shocks her. Please, you dumb cunt. You tell me, what did she clip her paw on? And please, feel free to frame by frame it, just like I did. You dumbass fucking didn't.
Have to try and somehow link this all to politics, Palestine, Israel, socialism, the far right, etc., etc. They really do just
Holy
sound like
fuck.
mindless drones that follow what Hasan says without
Yes.
any thought of their own. And I'm,
Yes,
of course,
they
referring
are.
to the recent story that we went over a moment ago, where Hasan himself is blaming all of this backlash on Israel and the far right. Speaking of that post on Charlie's subreddit, well, moments ago, the post was actually locked by one of Charlie's mods, who says, "Super sorry, but I'm locking the comments. We're being brigaded right now. I had to lock the other Hasan post for the same reason."
See, that is how you do a lockdown or a deletion of the post. I talked about this yesterday with the subreddit that they locked it down and they didn't give like an actual explanation for it. This is a good mod, and this is how you do it. You say, "I'm sorry, I've got to lock the comments," and giving a reason behind it, saying we're being brigaded. It's nothing nefarious, but we're getting brigaded, and I'm being upfront with you about what's going on. I Lost My Pride is a good mod on this.
And it does look like Hasan's defenders are actually brigading Charlie's subreddit in a desperate attempt at damage control. For example, one of Hasan's defenders here got downvoted by the usuals over on Charlie's subreddit, but you can see they attempted the damage control of saying, "I wouldn't be surprised if Israel were jumping on this opportunity to try and deplatform one of their largest critics. But I don't think it's manufactured by Israel. They just jumping on."
Seriously, Hasan is one of the greatest boons for Israel. That's the crazy thing that Mondo Juice isn't grasping. Hasan is benefiting Israel in so many fucking ways right now, because everybody is seeing how fucking insane he is with his support, the way he supports Palestine, and how insane he is, how he's so anti-capitalistic when he is a Gucci capitalist himself. And so all that's doing is actually pushing more people to the side of Israel versus Palestine. Yeah, exactly, Atanashi. Hasan is doing more damage to Palestine than Israel is. So Israel is like, let the motherfucker talk. He's probably the greatest piece of marketing we could have ever dreamed of right now.
On a golden opportunity for them. ETA, it would be extremely disappointing if we talked about a streamer's freaking dog instead of what's happening in Palestine for a week,
Lord
though.
fucking God,
Not
of course.
saying that shocking your dog isn't bad, but genocide is worse.
How could they be talking about this when there's a genocide happening in Palestine? Oh my God, this is literal brainwashing. This is literally fucking hilarious brainwashing. It's like instantly. This is literally a trigger for, okay, thank you. I can now completely discount your opinion and consider it invalid. Like, do these people not realize that this is like the biggest fucking tell in the history of tells right now? That the minute they say this, it's instant discount your opinion is invalid.
I can talk about Hasan being an ass because I don't care about the events halfway across the world. I live here, not there.
Exactly. So, say we can't talk about this because we have to talk about what's happening in Palestine? Thank you, your opinion is invalid. Good day.
Another brigader saying, this whole thing is manufactured. They took a meaningless clip and turned it into rage bait. And then also saying that the whole thing is just made up, to which people, of course, call them out for their immense cope. The OP also mentioning the video that's been resurfaced of Hasan allegedly pulling his old dog Fish by the tail. This is a clip that his defenders don't seem to be addressing at all. They're really trying to just not talk about that one. For anyone not familiar with the tail pulling clip that's been resurfaced, like I said yesterday in my coverage, I'm not going to play this. It is too disturbing to play. But here's where you can find.
Okay, I will play it after this video because it's honestly, it's bad, but it's not as bad as Kaya being shocked.
Find it. It's on YouTube. You can search it right there.
Yep, that's where I found it.
Another reason that Hasan's defenders are so upset with Charlie is that he directly called out their ridiculous excuse from the other day where they attempted to say that, oh, Kaya just scraped her dew claw. That's what happened, which, as I went over in my coverage yesterday, in my opinion, made...
By the way, if they're going to try and say, oh, she bumped her dew claw against the wooden platform, that wouldn't hurt her. Because this freeze frame is the exact moment when he's looking down at his desk to push the button. There's, like, bumping the dew claw against this would not cause her to yelp. Because the dew claw is facing downward, the paw is moving upward. So it's not like she would have snagged it on something. She would have just bumped it. And a dog will not yelp if it bumps its dew claw against something. Ever.
Absolutely no sense given the positioning and all the context around what happened here. To which Charlie also pointed out that exact excuse was also, in his opinion, absurd. Specifically saying that he watched the clip 15 times and that every person and person online outside of Hasan and his community are saying the same thing. That we all...
Hey, JDG, what do you mean that's not fair? What are you talking about? What's not fair? Okay, yes. If there was an infection at the site, if there was an infection or a pre-existing injury at the site of her dew claw, bumping it could cause her to yelp. She doesn't have an injury. She's what? Okay, JDG, I'm sorry, you're confusing. I have no idea what you're trying to tell me right now. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Hey, chat. I am going to put this collar around my neck and let you control it.
Yeah, he'd never do that, E4. He'd never do that.
Don't think the whole dew claw thing is what made Kaya yelp. That her dew claw doesn't seem to actually get caught or snagged on anything. It's a ridiculous excuse.
Doesn't.
It is a sensitive area. That is true. If you've ever cut your dog's nails, or if you've ever taken your dog to like a dog salon or something and they like gave your dog a nail trim, you probably noticed that when it comes to the dew claw, they're very, defensive on it, like cautious, because it is such a tender spot. I have watched this clip like fucking 10 or 15 times now. And today I had some friends come in from out of town, so obviously I've been out most of the day at the farm, and this was actually a conversational topic. It's become so big that it was brought up by them. And every single person, and pretty much everyone I've seen online outside of Hasan and Hasan's community, is all saying the same thing. That yes, it looks like the dog does like touch its leg to that spot on the bed, but it doesn't look like it gets caught or anything. So it feels very unlikely that that is what caused the dog to scream in pain. Like, I don't think that's what made Kaya, that's her name, yelp. It doesn't seem to get caught or snagged on anything.
It doesn't.
And dew claws aren't so sensitive and so tender that even touching them would cause like a panic scream or anything. Unless she has an injury there, but I don't think Hasan has mentioned that, at least not that I've seen.
Nope.
So it feels to me very unlikely that that's what caused it, based on everything that we can see.
Of course, Hasan's defenders don't like anyone actually analyzing the situation and not believing the excuses that they've been trying to put out, as Charlie's video also got responses from Hasan's community, such as just parroting fake BS, screw Charlie, and I unsubscribed.
For God's sake.
Just so gross that he put up that.
Yeah, it's not an airport. You don't need to announce your departure, Van Queequee. Or is that Van Queef? Something tells me it's Van Queef.
Video. He can shove the fence sitting up his And that comment ends there. Of course, this was ultimately a small sample of the numerous angry people defending Hasan and getting mad at Charlie for covering this in a way that wasn't just believing all the lies that these people have been trying to put out, their damage control, so to speak. But I'm sure you get the point, so I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed my coverage, again, despite how disgusting this whole situation really is. And yeah, let's have a great weekend ahead, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the comments and in the next one.
Okay. Now, let me show you. Hang on, let me share the video. Okay, let me show you the video of let me show you the video of his former dog. Now, it's before you guys panic, it's not as bad as Kaya. You don't hear the dog yelp in pain or anything. It's just how Hasan speaks to the dog and how he treats the dog. Okay, so this is the tail pulling incident in question.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? Come here. Hey. Motherfucker, come here. Stay.
Yeah.
No, come here.
By the way, did you just notice how the tail got tucked? Look at the tucking of that tail, and look at the way the hindquarters crouch. That's a dog that is scared. That is fear. When a dog does that,
Stay. No, come here.
when a dog does that with the tail straight down like that, and the hindquarters, the hunches like that, that's a scared dog. That dog is scared. So yeah, that is the tail pulling incident in question that people talk about. It's not as bad as what happened to Kaya, but it's still a pattern of behavior.